In Week 8, the Braves traveled to Fishers to take on the Royals of Hamilton Southeastern. After a slow offensive start, an interception by linebacker Dylan Howell set the Braves up deep in Royals territory. That allowed the Braves to get on the board first with an Alex Potts field goal. On the Braves' next drive, they were able to find the end zone with a Jacob Pressler 5-yard touchdown pass from Derek Azobu. The defense continued to terrorize the Royals, which led to Alex Potts putting 3 more points on the board. The Royals marched deep into Braves territory, but were turned away on 4th down and 2. In the second half, the Royals pulled out all the stops, executing a fake punt, but the drive would stall with a Simon Banks interception. The Braves moved the ball, but were turned away empty-handed with a Derek Azobu interception on 4th down. And then it was time for a block party. The first block came from Jacob Pressler, and the ball was picked up by Dylan Howell, who ran down the field for an 18-yard touchdown. On the very next Royal punt, Micah Jackson blocked the punt, and Jacob Pressler picked up the ball and scampered for the touchdown. A series of plays allowed the Braves to drive deep into Royal territory, but failed to cross the goal line. Leading to another Alex Potts field goal. The Royals would try their best to avoid a shutout, driving deep inside Braves territory inside the 10-yard line. But the effort of the starters and reserves thwarted the Royals and would preserve a 30-0 Braves victory.
Last thing, you guys played loose, you played confident, you played fast. And you did it with all 3 phases. And we were an awful tough team to beat when we did that. You came into a pretty intimidating setting, and you made it your own. And that's what Spartans do, right? Yes, sir. Let's bring it in, let's pray, and let's go home and celebrate.
Friday night is the culmination of 4 hard years of work for many of our Braves.
Probably getting like my first start at Culver sophomore year. It was really fun, and we got the win.
My proudest accomplishment was definitely I tackled Luke Ifford on scout team one time, and it was the greatest feeling in the world because he was such an elusive guy.
So I'd probably say my proudest accomplishment would be the game-saving tackle at Culver. It's like all my brothers are there hyping me up, and we won the game. It's like a 2-hour car ride home, and everyone was happy. It was sweet.
Scoring against HSC in our shutout, and then also beating Cathedral. That's a huge win for the team.
My favorite memory, I think, was beating Cathedral last year. It was a big win for the program. Nobody thought we could do it, and it was really special for our team to be able to do that.
My favorite memory, probably the obvious one, was giving the beat down to Cathedral, 24-17. One of the greatest memories I'll have, and get to live with it forever.
Favorite memory would probably be just when we beat Cathedral. Like I didn't really take part in the game, but it was really fun on the sideline. So I'll go with that.
My favorite memory, I would say, is after the Cathedral game, when Coach Russer, so happy, he commented Purple Heart on Twitter and in our group message. It just brought joy to everybody in the football team.
Favorite memory, it was beating Cathedral. I know it's kind of like everyone's gonna say that, but beating Cathedral with all of them, just like the locker room afterwards, just like we all were together and we were all happy for each other. There was no person that was like, I'm mad because of this or I'm happy because this. Is like we were happy.
Probably definitely would be Cathedral. Everybody really, we came in really loose and we shocked Central Indiana. My greatest memory will be the Cathedral game, beating my brother. That was such a great night. It was the greatest win I've been with the team. That's the greatest game that I've been a part of.
My favorite memory is easily the Cathedral game. Everything just kind of clicked for us that season, that game, and it just really went well. It's probably the most fun I've had playing football all year.
My favorite memory is when Tyler Miller had a pick over there and won the game. That was my favorite memory.
My favorite memory would definitely be beating Cathedral my junior year. It was a big-time win. We weren't expecting to do that.
Freshman year, we were trying to find a field goal kicker, and Big Deucey, he's like, I can kick field goals. So we're like, all right, we'll see. I was holding, actually. I don't know why I was holding. I guess I said I was good at it, and I wasn't bad. So I just held, and he was like a lefty, and I never held for lefts before. So I think I did it wrong or something. It was weird. But that's not the point. But he went to go kick it, and his foot went up, but it hit my hand, and he Charlie Brown did a flip and landed on his back, and it was the funniest thing ever. And we all just laughed at him. It was so funny.
What I'm going to miss most is just after school being able to come out and play with all these great guys in the sport of football.
I'll probably miss most about playing football here is just knowing everyone I'm playing against and playing with all my friends that I've grown up with. We've played for 10 years together, and then just losing that.
The thing that I'm going to miss the most is the camaraderie between just us as teammates. Just because a lot of these guys I've known since I was 6, 7, and it's not really something that you get playing at the next level or in general. So it's something that's just unique about it.
I'm gonna miss just being with the guys in the locker room, and we practice almost every day. So for months on end we're together. So just being with the guys.
The main thing I'm gonna miss at Brebeuf is just all the downtime that you have with all of your friends. It's not just about the games and the practices. It's about what you do after that and the time you have to hang out with all of the guys, and it's just a bond you always will have.
What I'm gonna miss most about football is going out there with your brothers on Friday night. You're all great friends you bond so much from football and become best friends practically, and just the opportunity to go compete with them, and you really have to rely on your brother and to trust them.
Probably the biggest thing I'm going to miss about football is after practice. Or before and after practice, kind of trash talk in the locker room with some of the guys, especially Nair and Wirtz. It's always funny to get that camaraderie going.
What I'm going to miss most is probably the one-on-one battles with Miles, because he was the only person on this team that gave me any form of competition.
What I'm going to miss most, definitely about football, is probably Coach Ressler's speeches before games and before practices, team meetings. It's just a lot of life lessons we've learned, and definitely gonna miss that because freshman year you don't really pay attention all that much, but as you get older you start to realize how true everything he says is.
The Braves' Week 9 opponent features their third from the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, the Shamrocks of Westfield.
Well, Westfield is a very strong opponent. Week 9 going into the last regular season week. It's going to be a mental test. They're very well coached, defending a 5A state champion. So they've got a lot of kids. They've got a lot of good athletes, a lot of different playmakers on offense, and just a very tenacious group on defense. Again, it's going to take a strong effort from all three phases of our game that will help us succeed tonight.
The Braves play host to the Shamrocks of Westfield this Friday night at 7 p.m. The Braves will travel to Fishers for a 7 p.m. tilt with Hamilton Southeastern.